Lisa Ouellet. It's November 2017. Happy November. I'm back here with a new computer that is not going to make me look like a crazy person where my hands and my mouth are talking. You can see my lips moving, but my words come after the fact. So that's been going on for a couple months. Just brought to my attention recently, so I greatly apologize for that. Did not see that in all of my videos. But got a new computer here, new month, starting new videos. I'm excited to do them for you. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's unicorn deck today. So I'm going to be doing 3 cards. I'm going to pull them ahead of time for your highest and best. And for each zodiac sign, watch your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign for the biggest picture of all. Might make more complete sense. Sometimes one of those signs will resonate more with you. Maybe your moon sign might resonate more with you than your sun sign does one month. But again, these are general readings, so if you're looking for a complete one-on-one personalized reading, you'd probably want to contact me for a session. The information is at the bottom of my screen, lisawillette.com. Contact me through my website. We can connect. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards, like I said, asking for the messages for your highest and best. This is the month of November, so we have Scorpio and Sagittarius. You will get 2 cards. You will get an extra card, so you'll get 4 cards this month. And we're going to be talking about the full moon on the 4th and the new moon on the 15th. And then for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, that's at the end of the month. That'll probably come into play in some of these readings as well. And again, thanks for being so patient with me as the transition with my videos here over the last couple months hasn't been quite so smooth. I do still have a little bit of allergies. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to impact my readings too much, but here we go. So that being said, we're going to start the readings and watch your sign. Hello, Leo. Your 3 cards for this month of November are talk about your feelings, grandparent, and one step at a time. So the cards for you, that's what I'm going to talk about first here. Let's talk about your feelings. This says tell a friend how you feel. So what they're saying is this month of November, it's really not healthy for you to hold in your feelings and your emotions. If you're experiencing some inner turmoil within yourself, you need to be talking to a trusted friend, a parent, a spouse, a counselor, some sort of a spiritual leader, a family member that you can trust. They want you to talk about your feelings. They want you to get out your emotions. Holding them in can be super unhealthy for you, Leo. And they are saying that, you might not realize it. You might think that, well, you're making things better by holding your feelings in. They're saying it's building up like a crescendo within you and kind of like it's going to be like a volcano that explodes. If you're having issues with somebody particular, then you need to actually be speaking your piece with them or clearing the air, or having a discussion. Again, this is not about aggression. This is not about a screaming match or a fighting session. This is about communication. This is about talking about your feelings. Again, if you can talk to another person, that's fine. If it's a one-on-one with somebody in particular, that's great. Talk to that person. If it is somebody that you can't talk to, then talk to somebody else that can give you some guidance that you might not be seeing. This card says, it's talking about bottled emotions. Sometimes you don't really know how you feel until you start talking about it. So you might think things are one way, and then you start vocalizing it and speaking it, and then you realize that it's really something else underlying. Like you could be having an issue with one particular person, and you might think that it stems from, I don't know, the words that were said to you or disagreement that you had. But when you look back on, when you start doing some inner work within yourself, you realize this is a trigger. This was just a trigger that stemmed from something else that might not have anything to do with the person that you were communicating with or that had this disagreement with. It might just be a trigger point for you that might be this lifetime, past lifetime, it might be a childhood issue, so many different things, but they really want you to get some clarity on it because, again, your buttons are going to keep getting pushed until you take care of this. So this card just talks about if you don't have someone to talk to and your feelings are super private, you can write about them. I believe that speaking them out loud is the best way to do it. Talk to your angels and guides in heaven if you have nobody that you feel that you can communicate with in the physical world that you're in, but they're talking about really just getting those feelings out in the open. Again, I feel like that's going to open up something within you that's going to start to heal. They're showing me you're going to start to allow light to come in and light to heal the situation within you. I'm seeing, again, these are general readings, but I'm seeing a lot of Leos. You guys have stuff in you that you're holding on to for so long. It feels like it's a wound that keeps festering. And until you heal that initial wound, you keep putting Band-Aids on it, but that's not going to make it get better. You actually have to address the issue of the problem. Yeah, so that's what that card is talking about. You can take it one step at a time. Slow action steps will get you to where you need to be. That could be talking about as well too. Maybe you this card, let's talk about the grandparent card next then. So the grandparent card says you have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. Oh, and I don't know that I showed you all three of your cards together. So these were your three cards together if I did not show them to you. Okay, so the grandparent card, that card states, I like the meaning of this in the book when I pulled the card. This card wants you to know that you have a grandparent that loves you very much. You have a very special bond with either a grandmother or a grandparent or grandfather or both. And their love is helping you right now. No matter what, you and your grandparents will always be connected by this love. You will always feel their love, and you will help each other even if you're far away from each other, if you don't live close to each other. That's because the special bond that you share together travels everywhere you go, even from heaven. So if your grandparent is in heaven and you're trying to connect with them on that kind of a level, just know that your grandmother is around. My kitty cat, Mischief. Whoops, sorry. She's going to make a little appearance here. She's my new little kitty cat, and she's just walking by saying hello. She wasn't saying hello, but I'm asking her to say hello here. But they're talking about your grandparents in spirit can be really around you too, giving you extra confidence, giving you extra love and support too. So maybe you don't have a grandparent here that, maybe you do have a grandparent here. Maybe one is here and one is passed on. Maybe both are passed on. Again, make that connection with the grandparent in spirit and just have a conversation with them. They can definitely hear you. They definitely know you're around. Maybe you are the grandparent and they're talking to you about having a special bond with your grandchildren. That could be very key for you as well too. This card states that your love makes the grandparent very happy. They are also very proud of you and want you to help discover your hidden talents, okay? You can ask for help by holding a silent mental conversation, writing a letter, asking directly. Your grandparent will do whatever's possible and probably will help you even better than you had anticipated, because that's what grandparents do, right? They love unconditionally. The best way that you can help your grandparent is by being happy and healthy and taking very good care of yourself. That's what the card says. So again, maybe you're the grandparent and you're dealing with a situation with your grandchild, but know that bond is really important for you. Again, we're in Thanksgiving month here, family time, spending a lot of time together with families in close proximity. There's a lot of discord that can happen around the holiday season. People's emotions get higher than normal, and tensions run high in families when they have to spend time, not in all families, but in some families where they have to spend a lot of time together. So again, maybe you're going to have a disagreement with a grandparent, or maybe general readings, or maybe you're going to be having a disagreement with somebody else. That grandparent is going to come in or you're going to be that grandparent for somebody else and be that special person that really helps you get through the situation. Again, so whatever you got going on with a grandparent, that's key for you this month. They're also saying one step at a time. That's the other card that you got. That's the third card that you got. And this card says, lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So, where did I see this? Hold on. So this card says that you have big dreams, but you may not know how to make them happen. So the unicorn in this card is telling you that your dreams can come true if you focus on taking one baby step at a time, okay? One small step to the next small step to the next small step gets you big leaps eventually. If you do that on a regular basis and make a small concession every day to get to your dreams, they're going to happen quicker than you can imagine. And they're saying, all right, so let's just say you need to do something for work and you're procrastinating about it and you're not sure how to get that done. Take a small action step every day. Like write something down about what you need to do. Maybe make a list, and then maybe go get the items on the list, and then maybe do one item on, the first section, the first chapter, however it is. They're saying one baby step at a time. If it's a family situation, again, whatever you got going on here, if it's work or if it's family, one small step at a time. And again, I'm hearing make a strategy, make a plan, but somehow you need to be creating what it is you want and then going after it. So in the month of November, Leos, it's important for you to not just jump ahead from point A to point Z. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get there. I'm hearing a little bit of delay, and I'm hearing progress is going to be made throughout the month, but they don't want you to feel frustrated when it doesn't go as quickly as you're wanting it to, because they're saying to you, this is going to take a little bit of time. One step at a time means we're eventually going to get there, just not all at once. I'm feeling like whatever you got going on here that's like occupying your mind the most, if you got a health concern going on, or if you got a financial issue going on, or if there's something happening with work or with your family, they're saying that it will get resolved, but I feel like it's going to happen. I'm hearing even not just the end of the month, I'm hearing into December. So I feel like it's an ongoing process that you're seeing progress with, but it doesn't get completely resolved until like the beginning of December, like the first week of December is what I'm seeing for that. So just take a deep breath. You can get through it. You get there. Again, call on a parent or a grandparent to help you. And again, making sure that you're vocalizing and talking about what's going on with you, because that's going to be key. Don't keep it bottled up inside of you. Have a great one, Leos. It's going to be a good month for you. Lots of movement if you move forward with it. Don't be resistant to the change, okay?